The deepest and most fascinating things that can happen in video games are not scripted. They're not written into the game or designed by anyone. And this is where the genius lies in the design of games like DayZ. It's not about writing in the specific scenarios and situations that you want players to experience. It's about creating the conditions that allow them to emerge. If you combine a few simple things into a larger new thing, it can exhibit properties and behaviours that the smaller parts don't possess. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts, literally. In fact, it can be so complex that it's entirely unpredictable. And this is what's happening in games like DayZ. It's emergent gameplay. There are things happening that were never designed, never intended, were never predicted, but when these things happen, it's the greatest experience you can have in a video game, in my opinion. You throw in the complexities of just normal human behaviour and interaction, and anything can happen. At the moment, I'm simply unable to put in long sessions of gameplay in DayZ, and this has forced me to completely change the way I approach the game. Instead of taking the level of care that I normally do, I've been approaching every single player that I can find. And in about 3.5 hours of gameplay over several sessions, I've had more player interaction than I've ever had in that short amount of time.
Oh, there you go, there you go.
I can hear you.
Can I use that hatchet for a second, by any chance, mate?
I don't think I want to give it to you.
Oh, we just got a chicken.
Give me the fucking hatchet or I'm gonna blow you away. Drop the hatchet now.
With some better people skills and a bit of negotiation, he could have got me to hand over the axe, or asked me to chop up the chicken for him. There's no need to default to intimidation if you want to get something out of other players. But if you think it's going to be fun to rob me, that's all good. Any and all approaches to this game are equally valid. Mate, watch out for those two down there. One of them just tried to shoot me. Oh, yeah, sure, mate, yeah. Each time I've met someone who says they're a new player, I try to give them some advice to help them enjoy the game a bit more and not become jaded so quickly, get pissed off with the game, and miss out on the kind of experiences they could potentially have. Which is mostly the purpose of many of the videos that I make about DayZ, is helping other players enjoy the game as much as I do. Are you hungry? Have some of that. Most people are just going to kill you on sight. Don't let it get to you. Keep on keeping on. Occasionally you'll run into someone who's actually going to help you. And then some people are just going to, they might follow you for like half an hour and then stab you in the back. I'm actually suspicious that you're lying, that you're a new player and you're going to kill me eventually. But I'm going to let you tag along for a bit and see what happens. It's often more fun to just sort of trust people, even if you think they're gonna they're gonna stab you in the back. It's all good. Just take some risks. Occasionally, it's fun. So we're going toward a place where you might see more traffic, more people coming through, and they're more likely to run into you and kill you. So we heard all those gunshots in this direction. We may find a body up here or something. Or maybe he was just shooting the zombies. I don't know. Yeah, he's right over there. Let's go say hello and see what he does. Looks like he's running away from us. Can you see him up the road? See, he's running over the horizon there. He's a bit scared of us. Everyone's scared of each other. Everyone's paranoid. If we came near him, he'd probably just try to shoot us. Yeah. Who's shooting?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Is he your mate?
Yeah, they're in there.
Someone cooking?
Looking up a storm, mate.
Can I throw shit on there?
Yeah, yeah. I only got a couple more pieces to cook and then it's all yours.
Beautiful.
By chance, could I have like one of the steaks? I'm starving.
Go for it, man. I could have two.
Nice to meet some civilized gentlemen for once.
Yeah, yes. I fully agree. Well, 2 out of 3, you two have been pretty good, and then that last dude that we were shooting at, he fucking shot me, and hence all the shooting. He just
You didn't have anything?
No, he had nothing except a shotgun on his
Probably
back, and I assumed
probably
he had
'cause
no ammo.
You look pretty good. That's probably why.
Yeah, probably.
Probably wanted your loot.
All he would have got was a shitload of food.
Oh no, I've burnt me chicken.
Sorry, mate. Take a steak in replacement.
I'll have to put the kids to bed soon anyway.
Proper dad gamer.
I think I first played this about 10 years ago.
Fuck, that would have been back when it was the Arma 2 mod, wouldn't it?
I started playing during the mod, yep. It was a mess. Total mess, but it was fun. Well, this is a massive improvement now. It's so much better. Just wish I had time to play it. When I first started, I didn't have any kids. And I just, that's all I did is played DayZ.
I picked it up like 2 weeks ago. And I've already got like 65 hours in it.
Yeah, it takes over your life if you let it.
Oh yeah.
I've got 12 gauge rifle slugs if you want them. Oh,
Yeah, I'll drop you
yours.
some of these. Take that multi-buys. Never know when they'll come in handy.
Champion, nice trade, thanks.
No worries, thank you.
Nice to meet you, gentlemen.
Same to you, mate.
This player spawned in front of me as I was walking into a town and I didn't feel it was a good idea to shoot him. We had a chat. We decided to go loot a chopper nearby. Yeah, if you move in and grab it all and then come back to this spot and we can divide up the spoils.
Yeah.
Only one thing.
One thing, is that all? What'd you get? Oh, you're damaged too, hey? I've got a rifle repair kit. Yeah, you can take that kit. So you're only 2 days in.
Pretty much, yep.
And how are you finding it so far?
Oh, it's alright. It's difficult not knowing where things are and that, but it's alright.
Massive learning curve.
Yeah, definitely. The first person I encountered walked in a bear trap and they came to help me. Full ghillie, so
Oh,
a bit of a
amazing.
difference between us.
In the last session I'd played, I'd managed to loot a couple of military tents. I was getting a bit thirsty and thought I'd try to get a drink from this camp. I watched over it for a little while, no zombies, no other movement or players, and I sort of crept in there. I didn't manage to capture the moment on video, but I walked right through this trap, which appears to be hidden in a pair of pants, so I might have just assumed it was innocuous. When I walked in the door, just stepped right over it, and it worked, it got me. I crawled to the nearest bush to get some sticks and craft a splint. I found that there were already sticks under the bush, which means someone has probably been in exactly the same situation as me not long ago, which means someone is maintaining the trap when someone gets hit by it. They're returning and resetting it, which could mean they're about to come get me. So I should probably leave immediately, but I think let's just get this drink of water. They might be 2 or 3 minutes away. That might be enough time for me to have a drink and then log off. So I fill up the water bottle I've just found and I move back to the corner of a house to drink to avoid being exposed to such a wide area. I fill up again, go back to the corner again and drink, and then I'm going to fill up one last time and take off. As I leave the corner, I quickly check to my right. This is the area that I was concerned about and I was using the house as cover for. I see nothing. That came from exactly the direction I was worried about, the direction that I came from. They've pounced in here immediately after the trap was set off, so even if I tried to leave, they could probably get me while I'm limping away. I don't know how long they're going to be unconscious for. I've got 8 rounds left in my gun, and I start doing what I should have done earlier, which is escape, get out of the area, but it's too late for that. What I should have done is tried to hold onto that position and fight them from inside this little hut. Even though I was probably going to lose without enough ammunition, I would have been better off in there because outside I had no mobility and the hut is at least a slightly defensible position. I really should have put more effort into trying to shoot the one who had gone unconscious in the grass there. I couldn't see them, but I could have tried to shoot into the grass, maybe even use my scoped rifle that I had to spot him in there. This to me is one of these great moments in the game. No one designed this exact scenario. It's just something that emerged, something that I fell into and became part of. My favourite part is finding those sticks and realising what was happening. And even though I understood what was happening, my hubris or my apathy, laziness, whatever you want to call it, caused me to stay. And part of me probably just wanted to see what happens. Whoever did this and set up this trap and then ambushed me, I want to thank you for that experience. You've managed to help me pack in a lot of excitement into a short amount of time in a game that is very low yield. And the way I normally play would often take me several hours to make things happen the way that I like. And that's my message to other players who might be getting frustrated with DayZ. You should really be thankful to other players when they put you in these kind of situations, because you're not going to get this anywhere else.